Hey, we agreed to use weapons. Where's yours?
So first we start with a story you sent me from BuzzFeed. Quote, a couple, their 1-year-old daughter and their dog were found dead after going missing from a hike, with the subtitle, there were no signs of trauma or wounds on their bodies, and officials are treating the scene as a hazmat situation. Also, they went missing in an area called Devil's Gulch near the Sierra National Forest in California, which is freaky. Officials have said it could be a carbon monoxide situation, but, quote, aren't ruling anything out yet. Horror movie stuff.
Have you ever seen Cabin Fever?
No, I haven't.
Okay, man, this is terrifying. It's terrifying. Now, I actually have some more information on this one.
Oh, do you? Okay.
My wife is the one who initially shared this article with me, and she had a follow-up article that I didn't have a chance to get to you that said something about like a bloom of toxic blue-green algae or something.
Oh,
which
okay.
Man, like,
I was trying to not do a climate change story this week.
Yeah.
But
it is. Yeah.
Now it's a climate change story because toxic blue-green algae blooming everywhere, in massive quantities is a symptom of warmer water. So, like, scientists have been warning us for a long time, this could be dangerous, and holy crap, it's happening. So,
yeah,
okay,
this
cool.
It's like all the stuff that went on throughout our history to get us here. A lot of it, the reason why humans walk this earth as opposed to other things, a lot of the time is because of mass extinction events and major plagues and stuff that killed off things.
Absolutely. Yeah.
And like, it's a little scary, man. It's a little scary. We're getting into this sort of like non-space Andromeda strain level here. Are we going to see ice melts that release flesh-eating bacteria and
right
and stuff like that? It's terrifying. I mean, here's a family that went walking in the woods. It killed the parents, the child, and the dog
because they walked by like a pond.
Right.
Yeah, because these algae blooms, they produce invisible toxic gas. I want to say cyanotoxin, something like that. Anyway, yeah. You don't know it. You just walk by and you're dead. So we're gonna have to like cordon off these areas, or because finding all these toxic algae blooms will be incredibly hard, right? Because wilderness is wilderness and it's huge, and there's like little bodies of water everywhere which could host these things. And also, if the climate's changing, then the locations of those bodies of water are also going to change. So like preventing this kind of thing from happening in the future is going to be a massive challenge. Now, like, this was one group of hikers, right? Out of how many other people went hiking across the country that weekend? A lot, I assume. But I imagine this will become more frequent. And also, you mentioned flesh-eating bacteria. Like, I'm going to make a prediction now. Prediction climate scientists have been saying for a long time. There will be another COVID-19 level pandemic in the next few decades. It's not going to be it's not going to be a 100-year thing anymore. Because if the climate changes, then animals are going to change their ranges and interact with different animals that they haven't interacted with, evolutionarily speaking, maybe ever, maybe for millions of years. And that is the perfect storm for new viruses to mutate and new bacteria. So I think, this kind of thing is going to be the new normal.
Yeah, well, watch out for those little bodies of water, especially if they're surrounded by little bodies of dogs and children, because this is beyond messed up. And when I heard it, I was like, a lot of people over the years have sort of scoffed at some of my belief systems because they're sci-fi. And I warn, go, well, this could happen. And they're, oh, yeah, but it doesn't. Well, now it does. So,
yeah.
Who's right? Who's right now?
The good news is
I don't hike. So, Sorry, go
I
ahead.
hike. The good news is that this bacteria is blue-green in color, which
Hmm.
is weird. So stay away from the blue algae.
Right.